blogger and Etsy shop owner Susan Duane is here to teach us a fun do-it-yourself project that you can do right at home. What are we making today?
Well, today we're going to make a chalkboard out of an old frame that I found in an estate sale. And normally I just start with, you know, you have to be able to see beyond sort of the photos that sometimes are in the frames. And if you like the frame, you can usually just get them for a few dollars. I go to the local hardware store and they cut a simple piece of plywood for me. I paint it with a chalkboard paint is what I did for this one. I also painted the frame. I sanded a little bit. I like kind of that distressed look. Not too perfect. So you can hang this and write your menu, your notes to each other, let the kids doodle. It's actually a great thing for the house. This one I made a cork board out of. And I took, you know, this has been painted, and instead of painting the plywood, I adhered some cork to it, which is really simple. And then I made some tacks out of some old vintage jewelry and upholstery tacks.
Oh my gosh.
And a vintage button, and I just glued them on some flat tacks. And so you can hang this in a little girl's room or the kitchen or wherever.
Anywhere, really. Now, was all of this easy to do?
Very simple, just a few supplies, some paint. I use a sanding block or a hand sander. This one actually was so beautiful. I actually just have this in my house with nothing in it, just the frame.
Really?
You see that a lot in the home design catalogs and things. They sell a lot of the old frames, and you can really just decorate. You could do a whole wall in just empty frames.
What a cool idea.
Beautiful. Like, the detail on this one is really great.
Now, where do you find frames like this?
A couple of these belong to my grandparents. This big one at thrift stores and estate sales I love. So,
yes, you can get so much there. And where do you get the supplies like this chalkboard paint?
That you can get at Joann's, local craft shop.
Easy.
And then the hardware store, I also, they have spray-on chalkboard paint.
So even simpler. You don't have to paint it yourself.
Really, you don't. The other thing is, too, this is painted with just some leftover paint I had from my living room. So I didn't even go buy any new paint for this. I just used some leftover, which is really simple.
Absolutely amazing. So simple to do at home. Susan, thank you so much for these wonderful ideas.